So hello sir, welcome you to my channel. So how have you been? Could you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. How are you?
I'm doing great. Everything is on hunky dory. So what about you and morning? What did you do? Did you do something special today?
Nothing special, but after a very long time, I'm coming on the camera to speak with someone.
Okay. That's nice. So I think you are tutor of English Yaari?
Yeah, I was not currently, but I have worked in English Yaari as a tutor, and I have handled around 300 plus session over there.
Oh, that's nice. So I think I watched a video, one of my friend, she's also YouTuber, Pooja Singh. I think recently you connected with her. So I decided,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
connect with the sir. So yeah, I
Thank you.
watched, I have seen your message in a group. So I wanted to connect with you, but I was not getting time. So I decided, okay, one day I will try to connect. So it's my pleasure to have you to my channel. So thank you so much for
Thank you.
connecting me, and I'm going to, it
Thank you.
would be great session with you and experience I can learn from you. So
Thank
could
you.
you tell yourself, for people, for audience, for my audience, could you
Sure.
introduce
So
yourself?
yeah,
Yeah.
this is Gopi here, and I'm from Chennai, and I'm working as a quality lead in a BPO.
Yeah. Okay.
That is a brief introduction about.
That's nice. Okay, so let me introduce myself. So, as you can see, my name is Sushmita Rao. I'm from UP, District Gajipur, and now I'm learning this language to improve my English fluency. Due to I want
Okay.
to be a sort of YouTuber and a kind of trainer in my life, so I'm doing it. And yeah, I also want to make money through YouTube, so I have been doing for this. So it's all about my introduction part. Yeah.
All the best for you.
So I have a question for you. Some question I want to ask you because you are tutor and you are aware each and everything. So could you tell me, if I want to, be advanced level of speaker, so how can I change basic to advanced? What is the criteria I can follow? So could you tell me?
So I usually, most of my students are basic level and intermediate level. So I very rarely see advanced level people coming to English Yaari to get the training. So like it's very easy to go from the basic level to intermediate level, but going from intermediate level to advanced will take some time. So we have
Yeah.
to constantly practice, consistently we have to practice. Only then we can go to the next level.
So what do you think, like what kind of practice we can do and we can achieve that level?
Okay. So it depends upon person to person. For example, some people would like to speak in British accent, and some people like to speak in US accent, and some people would like to stick with Indian accent, right?
Yeah.
So it depends upon the person, like what they wanna become. So they can follow the respective tutors or mentors, follow their videos, and try to imitate. So
Yeah.
there is a saying in English like. The more you like act like someone, you'll become like one.
So a kind of shadowing practice, when we start a
Shadow
shadowing.
practice, yes.
Yeah, many people they
Yeah,
start imitating. It's all about imitating and emulating their action, their tone, what they are saying. So they are also trying to copy them. So if we keep doing it
exactly.
in that way, so we can also become like that. I
Yeah,
watched many of video. I think they all are also YouTuber, and some people have joined in our group. As we connected in that group for a long time, so I had a session with the one guy. He speaks in American accent. I think yeah, in British accent I can say. No, I think American. So he speaks very good, and he has been working on it for a long time, maybe 3 years. And yesterday I connected with the one guy. He was speaking like, American accent he was using, and the way he was expressing everything, it was completely flawless. So when I asked him, how did you get that? So he told me, he revealed that a secret, he used to talk with a foreigner and still he is talking. So he has been working for 5 years, 6 years. Due to consistency, he is on this level, at this level. So he is working very great, and he is handling student and taking podcast with them, and he is doing, and he is actually at advanced level. So when I asked him how, like, how can I become advanced level? So he also suggested me it depends on person to person. If they want to grab that accent, so they can. And yeah, like shadowing practice, we can do it, and recording ourselves and having conversation with a stranger. When we do it, so we can overcome our fear, each and everything. We can fix it, like eye contact, and we can maintain. And yeah, one question it's popping into my head. So if we want to, replace our basic words to advanced words. So how can we replace? How can we boost up
Okay.
our vocabulary
So
and
for that
vocab?
thing,
Yeah.
yeah. So many people, know, they start learning new vocabulary every day. Like some people will start learning 5 or 10 words every day. They will look at the dictionary and find out the meaning, or Google find out the meaning. But until unless you practice that word for the particular day, it will not stay in your mind.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
whenever you are seeing a new word, try to frame at least 5 sentences out of it by your own. So if you do it, automatically that word will register to your mind, and you can keep on using it whenever you speak with someone, or if you write an email, or whatever it is. So it will pop up when you speak automatically. But just learning the word, meaning of the word will not help you.
Yes. Yeah, like you're true. When we try to go through these words again and again, over and over, so we will be able to stay those vocabulary in our mind for long term. Otherwise, we are going to forget in just 1 and 2 days. We are not going to keep in them in our memory. It happens like watching English movie and the same podcast again and again at least 1 week. It's really working if you want to keep it in your mind and you do not want to forget it. And yes, you are right, like when we start making sentences on it, so it's really using and helpful for us, and we will be
Exactly.
able to use.
That is
And
what
I
I'm saying.
think up to a point, when you start watching something, any series and podcast English movie you're watching every day, so watching English movie, you will feel up to a point, okay, I do not need to use deliberately in my mind, and we do not need to use like it comes like many people they start doing it and they are deliberately trying to speak, they are trying to implement those words, even if they are getting fumble. But in our initial stage, so we have to do it, we have to put them deliberate practice, but up to a point everything it will come out of mind and come out of my mouth. It happened with me also,
Yes.
and I feel that due to watching lots of movie and series, I do not need to worry that much about vocabulary part. Earlier, even I was forcing my mind to come up with the new vocabulary. I was trying and forcing my mind to, use them into my conversation, but day by day it improved due to watching, listen back, and trying to figure it out. When we start figuring those vocabulary, like Google and asking and creating story and writing them into our notebook, so it's working and we can also keep them in our memory. Yeah.
What you're saying is correct. So they
Yeah.
call it as muscle memory.
Yeah.
For say like it's like swimming, right? So if you read about swimming, and if you write about swimming or listen about swimming, you cannot swim until unless you jump into that swimming pool and try swimming by yourself. So it needs practice. Like everything needs a
Yes.
practice. Even English, we should give the first priority to speaking activity.
Yeah.
That is my opinion.
Yeah, it reminds me my days, like that time I was not able to speak in English. So I kept thinking, I do not need to practice to anyone. I can speak English without any practice, but it was a very blunder, a mistake I was doing and I was thinking. So when I started talking with the people, then I came to know it's not easy. We have to open our mouth if we want to speak English. So yeah, like many people, they are very good at grammar point and portion, but they don't know how to speak in English, even if they have a lot of knowledge. But when it comes to speaking, so they are not able to. Even a CPSC board student, they know very well about English, but when they are going to speak to someone, so they start getting fumble and stuck between.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's
Exactly.
very
What you're saying.
scary for them. So I think, okay, so
Exactly.
did you get the opportunity to talk with a foreigner in your real life?
Yeah, yeah. So I said no. Like initially, I started my career working as a customer support executive. They call